What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Poison and Wine by the Civil Wars. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by the Civil Wars that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, really quickly before we dive into this song, I actually have already done a tutorial for this song a few years ago, but I recently got a request to kind of do an updated version of this, and usually I don't do that, but I actually love this song. It's one of my all-time favorite acoustic guitar songs, really just all-time favorite songs in general. It's beautiful, and I actually love this song for beginner guitarists because even playing this the same way that John Paul does, who's the dude in Civil Wars, you play it identical to the way that he plays it, and it's still pretty beginner friendly, and it's just an iconic acoustic guitar song. And so I was like, you know what? I kind of watched my video back, and there were some things I could have been more clear on, and so that's what this video is. It's kind of a reapproach, and updated, a little bit more clear, a little bit prettier, because I have better camera gear and stuff now. Just kind of a reapproach to this beautiful classic song. So I hope you guys enjoy it. This is the exact way that John Paul plays it, identical to the way he plays it live. So if you're wanting to play this song the way that he plays it, this is how you do it. So without further ado, here's Poison and Wine. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Poison and Wine on guitar is that in order to play this song as accurately as possible to the original way that the Civil Wars played it, we're going to need a capo up to 2nd fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll have the link to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing you need to know for Poison and Wine is the structure of this song. And this is actually a little bit more important than it usually is, so maybe take a note of this because we're going to come back to this structure later. So what we're going to have first is verse 1, then we're going to go to chorus 1, then verse 2, then chorus 2, and then we're going to have a little outro at the very end of the song. And the last thing before we dive into Poison and Wine is the 3 chords that we need to play this song. Now, just for reference, this is going to be 12th fret. All of the chords that we're going to be using for this song are going to be played between 12th fret and 9th fret, not relative to the capo, or 7th fret and 10th fret relative to the capo. So with that in mind, all of these chords that we're going to be using, these 3 chords, are going to be variations that I actually don't know the specific names of. They're kind of, I wouldn't say unique to this song, but they're kind of, this is really probably the only place you'll see them depending on, what kind of music you play. So with that in mind, I don't know the specific names, but I'm going to walk you through each one of these chords. So our first one is going to be kind of a B shape. And what we're going to do there is we're going to have a low E 7th fret relative to the capo. All of these are relative to the capo. We're going to kind of use our pointer finger there as well to mute the A string. And then from there, we're going to have a 3rd fret on the, I'm sorry, not a 3rd fret, but a 9th fret on the D string and an 8th fret on the G string. And then we're going to leave our B and high E strings open. So that's what that one sounds like. That's our B shape right there. So the next one we're going to have is going to be a C sharp shape. Now, we're not going to take anything off of this because a couple of things stay the same there. All we're going to do is we're going to take our pinky. This is a little bit of a stretch. We're going to take our pinky and we're going to put it up there on 9th fret of the low E string, and we can take off our pointer finger off of 7th fret. And that's what it is right there. We have 9th fret on the low E string, and then we have kind of, again, muting that little A string there with your pinky. And then we're going to have 9th fret on the D string and 8th fret on the G string. And that one's going to sound like this. Again, high E and B strings open. Now, our last chord is a little bit easier than that one, and it's just going to be a E shape, right? So this is just a big open E shape. And what we have here is we have an open low E, 7th on A, and then 9th on D and G, and then open B, open high E. And that's our last shape. That's that E shape. That is actually my favorite chord, fun fact. But anyways, guys, I know those are a little bit funky. Those are variations. You probably aren't super familiar with them. I'm going to have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And with all that in mind, guys, let's dive into Poison and Wine. Man, okay, like I already said, I kind of already gushed about this song a little bit, but it is easily one of my favorite acoustic guitar songs of all time. It's just so beautiful, and it's really actually really simple to play on guitar, and I love that. I love the beautiful simplicity of this song. So with that in mind, let's take a look at this chord progression. We're just going to have one chord progression that repeats through literally the whole entire song. Now we're going to take those shapes that we learned there. We're going to start with this B chord. That's going to be our first chord. Then we're going to go to our C sharp shape. That's going to be our next chord. And we're going to go to E. And we're going to have E for 2 measures. And that chord progression right there repeats through the entire song, which is awesome. Again, beautiful simplicity. That's what this is. It's really simple, but very beautiful. So the only thing that really changes throughout the whole entire song is the strum pattern. Now, what we're going to be doing for strum pattern, we have a couple different things that we're going to use for throughout the song. And where this changes and varies is where we're playing in the song. This whole song is a build. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to start verse 1 and chorus 1 very small, very soft, very palm muted. Then we're going to build up in verse 2 and chorus 2 to really, really, really big. It's going to get really, really big and intense. And then in the outro, we dial it way back down really, really soft. So that's kind of what we're looking for. The whole song is a build, and that's what we want to kind of facilitate while we're playing this. And that's how John Paul does it as well whenever he plays it. These are the exact same strum patterns, exact same chords as John Paul plays when he's playing this song live. With that in mind, let's take a look at our first strum pattern. Our first strum pattern is going to be used for verse 1 and chorus 1. And it's going to have a technique in it called palm muting. Now, if you don't know what palm muting is, all that is you're going to take the palm of your hand, the soft part right here of your strumming hand, and you're going to rest it softly on your strings close to your bridge. And what that does, it just mutes the strings and gives us that nice muted sound that we hear kind of at the beginning of the song that we're trying to achieve. So with that in mind, what we're going to do is we're going to have our B shape here first. We're going to do this for B and C sharp. We're going to go down, 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 and then switch. Again, C sharp, same thing. Down, 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 switch. And then we go to our E chord, and our E is going to be just a little bit different here. What we're going to do is we're going to go down, 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 just like that. And that is all we're going to be doing for verse 1 and chorus 1. So one more time, me walking through that looks like this. We're going to go down, 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 down. And that's it. We just repeat that over and over again all the way through verse 1 and chorus 1. So guys, a couple of times full speed all the way through that chord progression with that first strum pattern will look about like this. From there, we're into our second strum pattern, which is going to be used for verse 2 and chorus 2. Now, again, with B as our example here, this one is just going to be 8 big down strums for each chord, and then, 16 for E because we're playing it for 2 measures. So, as our B as our example here, we're going to go down, 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 and we go to C sharp, down, 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 and we go to E, down, 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 down. And that's it, guys. That just plays big, big, big and loud all the way through verse 2 and chorus 2 until we get to that little outro, which we'll get to in just a second. So a couple of times all the way through that verse 2 and chorus 2 chord progression with that strum pattern will look about like this. And guys, finally, that's going to bring us into our last strum pattern, which is just going to be used on the little outro at the very end of the song. Basically, the whole song, like I said, it's been a build. We start small, get bigger in verse 2, bigger in chorus 2, just build, 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 and then it just drops off into this super small, soft strum pattern in the outro. What that strum pattern is going to be 3 soft, spaced out down strums for each chord. So with our B chord as an example to start here, we're going to go down, 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 and then C sharp, down, 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 and then E, down, 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 down. Just like that. It's just like that throughout the rest of the song, throughout that outro. So guys, a couple of times all the way through that outro will look about like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Poison and Wine on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helps you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 650 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what songs I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at @thegroovyguitardude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, I've already gushed about this song several times in this video, but it is one of my absolutely favorite of all time guitar songs, especially acoustic guitar. It's just iconic, it's beautiful, it's probably the Civil War's most well-known song, but I actually am a huge fan of the Civil Wars. I love every single one of their songs, and I pretty much know how to play every single one of them as well. I love their music is some of the fun stuff because it's kind of like they have a really good mix of songs like this that are pretty beginner friendly, but then they also have a lot of stuff that's actually really challenging to play, and I like that mix because you can play kind of all through their different kinds of music. You can play something as simple as this, or you can play their version of I Want You Back, which is in a funky tuning and it's weird and all kinds of stuff like that. There just is like everything in between there, and it's a lot of fun to play, and it's all beautiful. Their harmonies, their vocals are insanely pretty. So I'm gushing. If you're watching this video, you know how good this song is, but if you haven't seen the Civil Wars and kind of gone through some of their music, I would highly recommend it. I had a blast learning this song and kind of reapproaching it. I'm really glad that somebody suggested it because it kind of brought this song back to the forefront of my attention, and it just reminded me how much I loved it. So guys, I hope you have a blast learning this song. I hope you have as much fun learning this song as I did, because like you can see, I'm all smiles. It just makes me happy to play a song that I love so much like this one. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.